Information used to be valuable because it was scarce. Now information is almost free. We can go back 30 years. If you wanted expert information, you had limited options. Buy a book, hire an expert, take a class, call someone you know. Information kind of had friction. Today, you can ask a question into your phone and get 50 answers in seconds. AI takes it even further. So the competitive advantage of simply possessing information is absolutely disappearing. That doesn't mean expertise is disappearing. It means the value is moving up the chain. And that's the critical distinction. Let's say you want to lose weight. There is no shortage of information, of some gym rat telling you what he did or what he knows. And it doesn't have to be a gym rat. It could be a trainer, it could be a wellness coach, it could be anybody who just eats right. Because everybody's got an opinion. You could have information for the next 10 years to consume. There's just no shortage of it. Eat better, move more, sleep, manage calories, lift weights. You probably knew most of that already. Why do trainers still exist? Because execution is hard. And people, self-motivating sometimes is even harder. Accountability matters, customization matters, judgment matters. Now move that into business. You can search, how do I negotiate a commercial lease? There are guides everywhere. Does that make an experienced commercial real estate attorney worthless? Of course not. Because what happens when clause 7.3 just so happens to conflict with clause 11? What happens when the landlord changes the economics? What happens when the market changes? And what happens when your particular deal has risk that the generic article never considered? That is where expertise lives. The internet can tell you what usually happens. Experts help you figure out what should happen here. That's why businesses need to stop protecting basic information, because it's like gold. Basic information has been commoditized. Judgment has not. Experience hasn't. Context hasn't. And execution will never. Those are the things you sell. I'm going to put something on the screen. This is the expertise pyramid. Level 1 is information. What is true? Level 2 is process. How is it generally done? Level 3 is judgment. Which option makes sense here? Level 4, experience. What have we learned from doing this repeatedly? And level 5, this is where wisdom comes in. What do we know that isn't obvious until you've lived through it? The lower you are on this pyramid, the easier it is to copy. The higher you go, the more differentiated you become. Simple. The internet owns information, you own judgment. If your business advantage disappears because someone watched a 3-minute video, you never had much of an advantage. So now we can answer the real question. What should you actually give away?